Imagine this. You're wandering through the souks in Marrakech, maybe taking pictures in Chechon, those amazing blue streets, or just relaxing with mint tea in a quiet riad. Now, what if just a few simple words could totally change that whole experience? Make it richer, more authentic, more personal. Well, that's what we're digging into today. If you're curious about really connecting with Moroccan culture on a deeper level, you're in the right place. We've been looking closely at essential Darija phrases for Moroccan travelers, and honestly, it seems like even knowing a tiny bit of the local language can be a huge game changer. So our mission today is to give you the key bits of Darija, that's the Moroccan Arabic dialect, that won't just help you get around, but actually, immerse you in the real Morocco. It's about being more than just a tourist, right? It's about sharing something genuine with the people there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. You might think, well, French or maybe standard Arabic would be enough, given the history and all.
Yeah, that's a common thought.
But our source material really hammers home that Darija is the language of everyday life. It's what you hear on the streets, in the markets, the cafes. It's the real deal.
And what's really interesting, I think, is how the research points out it's not just about practicality. Like, yes, it helps you get things done, but learning even a few phrases, that's seen as a big sign of respect. It kind of immediately says, hey, I'm trying to connect here, And like the source says, it often makes things like bargaining a lot smoother and definitely more fun, I'd say.
Right. It signals effort. It shows you care enough to try.
Exactly. That effort counts for a lot everywhere.
That idea of connection, that's really what travel should be about, isn't it? And the material we looked at highlights some really strong reasons why trying Darija goes way beyond just basic chat. It pushes you towards actual cultural understanding.
Totally. If you look at the bigger picture, it's all about cultural immersion. Our sources really emphasize that, making that little bit of linguistic effort. It helps you get Moroccan humor, appreciate their hospitality more deeply, just grasp the rhythm of life there. Think about it saying salam alaikum to your host at the riad. It's more than hello.
It feels warmer, yeah.
It does. Or trying to haggle a bit for a lamp using NQSS Shwaya, a FAQ. It's not just about the price. These small things, they really change your whole trip. Morocco starts feeling less like just a place you're visiting.
And more like you're actually part of something happening there, a shared journey.
Precisely. Building those real human connections.
Okay, so the insights break it down into maybe 3 main benefits. First one, and maybe the biggest, is connecting with locals. It seems Moroccans really truly appreciate it when visitors try to speak Darija. It just breaks the ice immediately. Have you seen that happen?
Oh, absolutely. The reaction is almost always positive. A big smile, maybe a little surprise, but definitely warmth. It shows respect, like you said, but also curiosity. And beyond that personal touch, there's a huge practical upside. Smoother travel.
Right, the practical side.
Yeah, the stuff we looked at shows taxi drivers, vendors in the souk, people in little cafes. They often prefer Darija, or at least they really respond well to it. It's not just about getting by easier, though it helps with that too. Sometimes it means getting a fairer price or just avoiding confusion.
Makes sense. You feel less like an outsider just passing through.
Exactly, more like a welcomed guest.
And it ties into the third benefit you mentioned. Deeper cultural immersion.
By trying out Darija, you start picking up on the subtleties. The way humor works in conversation, the real depth of hospitality, that unique pace of life.
Our source mentioned that even though Darija can sound really different, maybe fast, compared to classical Arabic.
Yeah, it can.
Even just the basics make a huge difference. You start to see things a little differently, maybe more from their perspective.
That's the goal, isn't it? Even for a moment.
So let's get practical. What does this mean for someone actually there on the ground? We need some key phrases, right? A toolkit for connection. But hang on, before we list them, pronunciation. Darija sounds quite different, doesn't it? Any quick tips?
Good point. It's not just what you say, but how. The main things you'll probably notice are some sounds from the back of the throat, like the K sound. Think of the chi in the Scottish loch, maybe, like in shukran.
Okay, like shukran.
Yeah, something like that. And there's the 7 sound. It's tricky. It's like a breathy hetch, but deeper from the pharynx. Doesn't really exist in English.
Okay.
And the R's are often rolled, but gently. Not a hard English R. Look, the main thing is, don't stress about perfection. Honestly, just give it a go. Moroccans are incredibly welcoming, and they'll appreciate the effort, even if it's not perfect.
Just try. Got it. That's
Yeah.
great advice. Okay, let's start with the basics then. Greetings and politeness. These are the door openers for pretty much every interaction.
Absolutely essential. You can't go wrong starting with salam alaikum. Phonetically, something like salam alaikum, it means peace be upon you, but really it's the standard hello, very warm, very common.
And the reply you'll hear back is wa alaikum salam, wa alaikum salam, and upon you be peace. It's a lovely back and forth.
It really is. Then to ask how someone is, labas, labas, simple, friendly, like how's it going, or you good?
Libas, okay.
And the classic response, you'll hear this constantly, is labas, hamda, I'm fine, thanks to God. It's a beautiful little window into the culture, how gratitude and faith are just woven into daily speech.
That really tells you something. Okay, saying thanks, always important.
Super important. Shukran, shukran, simple, thank you.
Shukran.
Got it. And if you need to say no thank you, maybe decline more tea,
Ah, yes. Need that one.
just add la shukran.
Healthy. It's okay.
And for please, always add a fac. A fac. It makes a huge difference. Shows politeness, respect. It's key.
Afak. Please. Good.
Now, here's a really nice cultural one the source highlights. Bis 7 and bisaha. You say this when someone's eating or drinking.
Oh, like enjoy your meal or cheers.
Exactly. Or like to your health. It's a lovely gesture. You might hear it if you're offered a taste of something or just past someone having a meal. Really warm.
Bis Evan Ann. I like that. Useful for food situations and when leaving.
Simple. Bis slama. Goodbye. Polite. Standard way to end an interaction.
Baslama. Okay, great start. So moving on. Navigating daily life, getting around, and yes, bargaining. These seem crucial.
Definitely. You'll use these a lot. First up, finding your way.
Yeah.
Fein means where is. You
Yeah.
just add the place you're looking for after it. Like fein, the Jama el Fana. Super useful.
Fein. Okay, and then in the souk, the big question.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Shasal. How much? That's your starting point for pretty much any purchase negotiation.
Right. And, oh, what if the price seems high? How do you react?
Well, you could say Galia bzaf. Galia bzaf. That means that's too expensive.
Elia bzaf. Sounds dramatic.
It can be, but deliver it with a smile. You know, it's often part of the expected dance. But maybe even better, especially for friendly bargaining, is this phrase. NQSO shweya afak. NQSS shweya afak. Lower the price a little, please.
Combining lower a bit with please. And QSS, shwiya, afak. That feels like a really useful combo.
It really is. Polite, shows you understand the process, often gets a good reaction.
Okay. And basic, yes, no.
Simple. Oui for yes, borrowed from French, but widely used. And la for no. Straightforward.
Wila.
Yeah.
Easy enough. And if you need to get someone's attention, or bumped into someone,
You'll use smalia. Smalaya. It means excuse me, or sorry. Very versatile for getting attention or apologizing.
Smaliyat. Good one to know. Okay, next up, souks and restaurants. Making sure you get what you actually want.
Exactly. Expressing your preferences. If you know what you want, say a specific kind of tagine or mint tea. Baget. I want. Just follow with the noun. Baget warate. I want 1 tea.
Bigot. I want. Simple. And the opposite. I don't want.
Baget. Ma big. I don't want. Also very direct and clear. Useful for declining things politely but firmly.
Mabich. Okay, now you mentioned a phrase earlier. Shwiya, 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 shwiya. Our source loved this one. Slowly or a little bit. How versatile is it really?
Oh, incredibly. Think about it. Someone's talking too fast. Shwiya afak. Slowly, please.
Okay, I see.
Ordering food, you don't want it too spicy. Shwiya hara, just a little bit spicy. Or pouring tea, just want a small amount. Shwiya.
Wow, okay, that is useful for pace, for quantity. Lots of uses.
Exactly. And speaking of quantity, if you want the opposite, a lot or many, it's K tier.
Kusir, got it. And if something is just good, like the food or something you bought,
You'd say momzian, means good or nice. Very common, very positive.
imzain. Good. And if you're comparing, or something's better than something else.
Then you use Hassan, better. Like, this one is Hassan, helps when choosing between items.
Hassan. Okay. These little words seem like they'd really help make conversations feel more natural than just pointing.
Definitely. Now let's boost those bargaining skills. Numbers. Our source rightly calls them power-ups for the souk. Even knowing just a few can make a huge difference when discussing prices. You can understand their first offer and make a sensible counter.
Okay, hit me with the essentials. The first few.
Right, the basics. Wad, that's 1.
Rouge.
2, klada. 3,
Glada,
Arba 3A4,
Marbatra A,
and Kamsa 5.
Kamsa. Okay, 1 through 5. And then for prices, probably need some bigger ones.
Yep. Crucial ones for bargaining. Ashra, that's 10.
Ashra,
Ashran 20.
Ashran,
Kamsin 50.
Kamsin 50.
And Maya 100. You'll hear Maya a lot as a starting price for things.
Yeah, 100. Okay, knowing those seems like it would really help you feel more confident in the souk.
Absolutely. It shows you're engaged, you understand the basics, builds respect.
Right. Finally, let's cover some helpful phrases specifically for tourists. The source called them lifelines for when you're a bit stuck.
Yeah, these are good safety nets. Sometimes just explaining your situation helps. Starting with "I'm a tourist," not tourist, I'm a tourist. Saying this can often make locals a bit more patient or helpful, understanding you might not know everything, it's just context.
And a tourist, good one, sets the scene. And if you're just completely lost in a conversation,
Then you need mafemch.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Simple, direct, maybe add a little shrug.
mafem cheese. Okay, definitely need that one in my back pocket.
And if you need to switch languages, asking politely, Te telem Inglesia. Do you speak English?
Tate Kellum Inglesia, always worth asking.
Often someone nearby will speak some English or they'll find someone who does. And of course, the modern essential.
Let me guess, Wi-Fi.
You got it. Can Wi-Fi? Can Wi-Fi? Can Wi-Fi? Is there Wi-Fi? You'll probably use this in cafes, hotels, everywhere.
Can Wi-Fi, the true lifeline.
Indeed. And for making a personal connection, asking someone's name is lovely. Schno-smikt. Schno-smit. What's your name?
Schno Schmidt.
Yeah.
Nice. And answer.
Smiti, followed by your name. My name is...
Smeet. Your name. These little personal touches, they really make a difference, don't they? Turn a transaction into an interaction.
Exactly. It humanizes the whole experience.
So, wrapping this all up,
Yeah.
thinking about your next trip to Morocco, what's the big takeaway? It really seems like just a handful of Darija words can open doors you didn't even know were there. It changes your whole perspective from just looking to actually participate.
Yeah, I think that's the core message. It really prompts the question for any traveler, anywhere really. How much richer can your trip be if you make that little effort? Our sources are clear. These basic phrases genuinely transform the experience. It stops being just your trip and starts feeling like a shared journey with the people you meet.
Building bridges, one shukran or labas at a time.
Exactly. It's about that warmth you get back, that connection.
It really makes you think, how much more meaningful is a simple thank you when it's in their language? It's not really just the words, is it?
Not at all. It's the intention, the respect it shows, that desire to connect just for a moment on their terms.
It breaks down barriers, creates a real human moment. You remember. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is, on your next trip, wherever it is, what small step can you take to connect more deeply? What little effort might unlock a whole new layer of understanding and, make the journey truly unforgettable?
That effort, however small, could genuinely be the best part of the adventure.